Hello, welcome to our Neo4j Crash Course Episode 7. In this episode, we're going to talk more about the match clause relationship in depth. One of the topics that we have is these relationship types with uncommon characters. There are times that we are going to deal with a relationship that are special characters that will be included in our relationship names, especially on dynamic relationships. To solve the underlying requirements, we can wrap them in backticks like this. So in match clause, this is how it is being done. Notice that we have a space on our relationships. The next one is the multiple relationship. Relationships can be expressed by using multiple statements in the form of this. So, if we are interested in 2 or 3 nodes, the form would look like this. And if we put it on a part of a query, this is what it would look like. This means that we are interested of the path or nodes of John's friend that went into the city where he lives in. Here is the example of a cipher query whereby we are interested of the friends of John. The next one is the variable length path. Nodes that are variable number relationships hops can be found with this format. Min and max hop has a minimum and default value of 1 and infinite respectively. Setting the minimum to 0 will include the starting node. Considering that we have this data set and we are only interested of friends of John, then we can do it like this. As we can see here, we only retrieve the friends of John, and excluding his direct friends. We can also apply it in multiple relationships like this. There are multiple possible combinations of the minimum and maximum hops. When we don't specify the maximum hop without the dots, this is what it means. And if we omit the minimum hop, leaving the dots and maximum hop, it means that the minimum hop will be defaulted to 1. And if we omit the maximum hop, leaving the minimum hop and dots, it means that the maximum hop will be defaulted to infinity. The next one is the match relationships with properties on a variable length. This is the same on how you will match a node with properties, but this one, instead of the node, you match it by relationships like this. We can see that it only returned Bob since it's the only node that has a 2 hops away from Alice, and with a relationship friend and a property since equals to 2007. Also notice we are using Alice here, but if we change it to John, this is the result. Interestingly, it returned nothing. Why? This is because there's already a disconnect between John and Alice, whereby they don't meet the requirements of their relationship. The last but not the least is the undirected relationship. Most of our examples are directed relationships. In our previous video, episode 4, we discussed how relationships are being created and why adding two-way directional relationship on both nodes is not a good practice. This is because these things can be achieved by querying. So, let's say you wanted to determine who are friends of Alice. In real life, when you say friends, it is not a one-way relationship, but should be a mutual. This is the way how you achieve it in Cypher. Notice that there is no arrowhead or direction that we defined, and on the result, John was included. This concludes the episode 7. See you in the next video, which we are going to talk about the where clause.